Thank you. Now recognize the Vice Chairman of the committee, Mr. LaMalfa of California.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Director Jarvis, thank you for appearing here today. Getting right to it, we have grave concern with the request for additional funding to purchase more land. The Chairman alluded to that a while ago. At the time, you have a huge challenge of even taking care of the land that is already in your purview. And it's really difficult for me as a committee member to see justification for that. Indeed, many of my constituents, when they see that their access, their costs for utilizing their parks, access becomes more and more limited. You have more closed gates. You have, again, as the Chairman mentioned, facilities that have been taken away, not just down the Yosemite direction, but many other parks around our state and around our country. And so they ask me, why in the world are federal agencies seeking to purchase more land at a time of a national debt, a budget deficit, and a challenge that they have on trying to take care of what they have already? And I don't have a good answer for them other than saying that I'm not going to be in favor of that. So they see also that the access for their lands is becoming much more expensive. You have proposals there for the Lassen National Park in my area, as just one example, for dramatic fee increases, up to 300% for some users to be able to utilize the park. So, for example, automobiles, vehicle entry just to drive through the park, which maybe many folks, including myself at times, would like to use that as just a pass-through from Highway 36 to Highway 44 up in the area. A fee jumping from $10 to drive your vehicle through, just maybe not even stop and do anything at the park, to $25. That's going to be a pretty significant turnoff for most folks that would like to just take a casual drive. 140% increase in fees for hikers. Now, everybody loves hikers, wanting to go out and be part of nature, and they are going to see that as a big deterrent. And then for the same people using the road going through, motorcycles, 300% increase in the fee. That's pretty dramatic. And so I think we can all understand as costs go up, a modest fee increase, 25%, maybe a carload from $10 to $15, but it really starts making a difference on people's pocketbooks, especially as we see when in a tougher economy, people are more inclined to use the staycation, staying closer to home, camping nearby instead of taking European trips, for example, as you mentioned, higher cost of energy, although we've seen that drop here lately. People are trying to stay closer by, and they're seeing their parks are less accessible to them for cost or the ability to use facilities. So please touch upon that there, on especially the concept of the Lassen Park fees and how that may be extrapolated amongst the rest of the parks under your purview.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the question. I'll start with the fee increases. So we've had a moratorium on all fee increases across the system since 2008. I continued that moratorium when I came on as the director in 2009. And frankly, I felt that I wanted to retain that because I felt that the public had begun to push back on the increase in fees across the system. And so this is the first time since 2008 that we've opened up the opportunity to increase fees. And the way we do that is we start with public involvement. We ask the public, are you willing to support a fee increase? So we don't automatically do it. We go out and do public engagement. So that's what you're seeing and hearing right now is the public engagement process. And we'll gauge what happens in terms of the public's response to that.
How are the motorcyclists responding to 300%? And we're not talking off-road motorcycles. No. We're just talking drive-through on the paved road.
I don't really know off the top of my head from these, but let me just say that for $80, which is the America the Beautiful Pass, that's an annual pass that you can get into every unit of the National Park System as well as all your public lands. That has been, the value of that has been pegged way higher than that. It's an incredible deal. If you're 65 or older, you can get a lifetime pass for $10. They'll get you into every park and public land in the country. So while the percentages may seem high, the actual cost, I mean, it's $92 to go to a NASCAR race. It's $150 to go to Disney World. And these are $25 for 7 days. So These are really quite low.
NASCAR is quite a bit different. Okay. I'll leave it there, sir. Thank you.